Hey guys, this is Bobby, and here is my latest video blog. Now, I want to start things off by talking about the Extreme Victory Booster preview back in May. Bethany and I met up there, and when we got inside, we walked around, and we got our cards, and by chance, Bethany pulled at two different times, two full holofoil versions of Elemental Hero Neos Knight. Right, which, as anybody who saw the movie knows, right, the Bombs Beyond Time movie, that it's a combination of Elemental Hero Neos and Junk Gardna. Now, Bethany decided to give the duplicate to a friend of hers, and of course, we walked. Of course, we got gypped with the game mask, which really sucked. I mean, I'm starting to think, why should we even bother staying there for that? Anyway, like I said, we walked around the store. We gave out we gave out some business cards to the Duel Academy, which anybody who's interested in joining, which is my Yu-Gi-Oh forum. The link will the link will be in the description, in the topic description of this video. Anyway, like I said, we walked around. Sorry if I keep doing this, but we walked around and we bought. We got a total of 10 packs each and 2 copies of the promo card. And I managed to pull TG Power Gladiator. TG as in Tech Genus, which is played by Bruno. A friend of Yusei and Team 5Ds. Basically, their mechanic. And after that, I bought some Hidden Arsenal 4 packs, and this was the Synchro Monster, Naturia Landois, which basically, which kind of makes me think of Mega Level Digimon, because it's a Rock Synchro effect type. Power Gladiator is a Warrior Synchro effect type, and the Giant Turtle is also an effect type. And both are Earth-based, which is really cool. Afterwards, Bethany and I went to my house, and we just hung out, we chilled, we played video games, played with Kitty, we traded some cards. One of the cards she gave me was TG Recipro Dragonfly, also used by Bruno. And it's one of my 2 weakest synchro monster, like 3 weakest synchro monsters. Both of which can be found, both of which can be found in my first binder. Anyway, it looks like something out of, it was made out of a computer. I mean, it's a bug synchro effect type and wind based. Now, anyway, also in May, I met up with Sarah at the mall, and we saw Thor in 3D. Now, Thor is based on the Marvel Comics superhero, who's also an Avenger. He's the Norse god of thunder, with his worst and most dangerous enemy being Loki, who was the villain in this movie. Now, Chris Hemsworth plays the Norse god of thunder. Natalie Portman plays Jane. I can't remember her last name, but she is basically Thor's love interest. What really surprised me was that Renee Russo played Thor's mom, and Sir Anthony Hopkins played Odin, Thor's dad. Now, anyway, after an attack during a ceremony by the Frost Giants, Thor and Loki and some of his friends travel to the Frost Giant world and attack them. And, well, Odin's so angry that he banishes Thor to Earth, as well as his hammer. And keep your eye, when you see the movie, keep your eyes peeled for Stan Lee. He's actually the guy who's in a pickup truck who tries to pull Thor's hammer out of the ground. Basically, think of the whole modern day Excalibur thing. Anyhow, and the guy who played Agent Coulson from Iron Man and Iron Man 2, he returns as well. And and of course, there are a lot of really great visual effects, particularly with the Destroyer, which was that giant robot that the Asgards used. And a lot of really wicked stuff happens. Like, well, like a revelation about Loki, which I didn't even know about, and I do a lot of reading about comic books. But overall, the movie was incredible. If they ever do a sequel, like a Thor sequel, I can see them maybe see Thor definitely doing so. But and of course you have to watch after the credits because there's another connection to the upcoming Avengers movie, which comes out next year. And it was a really great movie. And the day of the preview, I saw 16 Mustangs. The day I saw 34. Now I think this is getting pretty long, so this ends part 1. I got several more things I got to talk about.